fix a flat tire on a Razor MX650. Here we have, it's the front tire. As you can see, it's flat. We found a big thorn in it and it probably busted the tube. It should also come with a bag to fix it. About an 8-ounce bottle of slime and a tube that matches your tire size. The bag should come with this, and the top of your slime cap should come with this, which we'll need later. If you don't feel like lifting it, you might want to use a stool to prop up your bike. If not, you can just use a normal jack. You're gonna need someone to help you lift your bike up before you put your stool in it. We're gonna want to find the wrench that fits each side of these bolts right here. One person here is gonna hold the big one, and then the other person is gonna start unscrewing the small one. Right here, you wanna get it on here, and there we go. And start turning like this, while the other person's holding it still. And just keep doing that until it gets loose enough to the point where you can kind of tap it off like that, and we'll show you when to do that. So now we have it fully unscrewed right here, and then you just kind of want to hit this side. You just push it through, and grab this, pull that, and then make sure you're holding the dirt bike up. Next you're just going to roll out the tire like this, take it out of the shocks, just like that. If you don't have a jack or a stool, just use this. It's provided in the kit. See these little things down here? You want to get your thing and put these holes in each one, and that should hold it up while you're doing the maintenance. Alright, so the next step, you get a wrench, no sharp objects. You pry it out like that, and then you want to get your wrench and just slide it across. While it's still in there, slide it across the whole entire tire. It can be a little difficult sometimes. If your rim is bent, it might be difficult. But yeah, just grab it there and start slipping it through the tire. It might sound like you're slicing it, but you're not really slicing it. Once you get it all the way through, it should be like this. It should be ready, and your tube, you can lift this part up and your tube should be exposed. Wow, that must have been a big thorn. Look at all that slime in there. All right. Next, you're gonna want to take the tube out. Grab the tube from there, and then here, hold the camera. You just wanna pull. Ooh, it's a lot of slime, I know. You wanna grab it, pull it out, and you wanna get your thing right here. Look, see the camera? This is where the air goes. Just push that through, push that in. There you go, pull it out. Now we got some slime. All right, now that you got this thing out, pretty slime everywhere. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to throw this away. Look at all that slime in there.
We're gonna have to make sure there's no thorns inside here.
We're gonna go throw this away really quick, and we'll get right back to you. Okay, come on. All right, make sure you don't get slime everywhere. All right, take it out here to the garbage. We just cut some stuff, so. All right, throw that away. That is not worth saving. And also, look at my hands. They're dirty.
Your hands might get dirty sometimes,
we're gonna have to wash
but
them
it's
off
okay.
in the hose once you're done. Or wash them off in the sink. For now, just kind of finish them off. Yours might not be this dirty, but yeah.
Not that dirty.
All right, let's go into the next step. All right, next thing, you're gonna look in there, check and make sure there's no rocks in there or thorns poking out. Run your hand through it all the way around. Check thoroughly. There's no rocks in mine. I think that thorn we pulled out earlier was indeed the problem. Now, you wanna grab your tube like this. Make sure it's straight, no curves or anything. And then you wanna see this hole right here? You wanna grab this part.
It could be difficult, so.
Yeah. You wanna grab it, stick it through the hole, or before you can, if you want to, you can just go ahead, make sure it's all even. You can go ahead and put your tube in there. Like that, just like so. But I'd actually recommend doing only about half the tube on the side of thing you pump it up with. Alright, so you want to grab, make sure your thing is ready to be stuck through that metal hole. It's pretty difficult. Alright, we almost got it. Oh, there it is. You can see it right through there. Alright, there we go. Stuck right through there. You want to push it through all the way. Boom, just like that. And then you want to follow this. Start putting your tube in all the way. And now that your tube is in, you want to grab this thing, make sure it doesn't poke out, and then you want to feel around for anything, like any little twists or turns in your tube. And if it's good, pull this thing out, and you want to go ahead and grab your slime. All right, you unscrew the cap of your slime, save the cap, you're gonna need this. And you want to unscrew your slime top. Right there is this little thing. Open that up. Put your slime top back on. Cap back on. Then you want to grab this little tube. And this part's a little difficult. You might want to grab a wrench or something, like a small wrench like this. Or scissors or a knife or whatever you got. Kind of pull it out like that. And then, kind of hard. There we go. All right, we'll get back to you in the next step. With your slime on standby, you want to go ahead and grab your air pump. You can use a bite tower pump. This is the one that we have. And it has like one of these heads. All right?
Okay.
All right, this part right here is kind of difficult. Not really though. You just want to put your tire back in place where it goes. You're just going to pop it all around into your rim, and we'll get to you when it's done. After you put your things in here, you just want to tuck those in. Your tire should be looking like this. It should look almost complete. Now we just got to slime it, air it up, and reinstall. Alright, so what you want to do is get this cap for your slime bottle. And you want to get it in there. Okay, find where it gets in, just like that. And start, this might be a little tricky. Then you want to go ahead and start unscrewing. There we go. Start unscrewing your inside of the cap. It's okay if it starts losing air like that. See how that thing's popping out right there? That's what you want. That's good. You want to lock it on? Keep on screwing, right there. Boom. So now that this thing is out right here, we're going to go ahead and slime it up. You're going to grab your slime bottle, and you want to carefully place it on here. We'll get to you when that's done. All right, so now that we have that on here, you're just gonna squeeze the slime right into there. All right, so you don't want to use the entire bottle. I'd say you want to use from 6 to, I mean, if you want to, you could use the whole entire bottle. I just recommend 6 to 8 ounces, and the bottle is 8 ounces. So you're gonna keep on squeezing. But I do 7 because I have a 16-inch tire. It's kind of difficult once you get to the very last bits of it. Squeeze it out like this. All right, we'll get to you when it's fully squeezed. All right, here's how you do it. Take it out just like that. All right. So there should be some slime. Yeah, you just kind of want to do that with it. And then you want to, where is it? There it is. You want to grab, alright, you want to grab this little piece and then make sure the slime's kind of cleared out. It's kind of mess with it, kind of blow some out maybe. You can pick it out and you place this in here, just like this. And then you want to get your tool, and then wherever it is, right here, right there. Then you want to start screwing in. We'll get to you when that's done being screwed in. All right, so I'd say it's pretty much tightened. Yep, that looks pretty good. We'll do one last final tighten. All right, there we go. And you just want to go ahead and kind of get your tire. I'm gonna roll it around like this. Make sure the slime gets everywhere. And then next step is to start airing it up. All right, so I'm gonna start pumping air into it. Ooh, it actually might. Is it feeling tight? Is it starting to get tighter? All right. You're gonna keep pumping it. I'll tell you when to stop. You're gonna keep pumping it until you feel resistance, like this. Like that, where it's getting harder to pump. Make sure it's pretty hard. Might have a little bit of squish to it. Yeah, see how it pumps back up? That's what you want. Now you're gonna go ahead, take your thing off, screw your cap back on, and we'll get to you when we're ready to install. Probably the most important thing when you're installing a tire, this is the brake pad right here, or this is the brake pad, and right here is where the brakes go. You want to push the brake in where it's aligned with those two little black things, just like that. That's probably the most number one important part. All right, next, you want to grab your big bolt thing from earlier, and you want to have this on with this little nut, and then you gotta put it in there, lower your bike down some. Let's see. Put it perfectly in there, which is a pretty hard part. All right, just like that. And then you want to make sure that this part right here is aligned, just like that. There we go. And on the opposite side of where the brakes are, slide your thing through there most of the way. Grab this. Make sure the big part up here is facing towards your bolt. You're gonna put that on, and then you want to push it all the way through here to this side. We'll get back to you. Now that you have your thing through there, I'm going to grab this piece yet again. Make sure this big frayed part is facing this way, like this frayed part facing that way. You want to put it in between the shock and this actual thing, and the big bolt. You're going to push it all the way through there, just like that. Then you want to grab your nut, put that on there. Then you want to grab your bolt, hand tightening it some of the way. And then, yet again, you want to get your partner to grab a wrench, 2 wrenches, and then start screwing it like that. We'll get to you when we're starting. So, again, you want to get your friend to hold the screw on there. Then I'm going to grab the screw right here. And then I'm going to start screwing it back on, just like this. And then you can hand tighten it most of the way. This is just some final tightening. Almost done. We're going to do one last tightening check. There we go. All right, right there. Now, just take it off the stool, and we're just gonna show you what it's like now that we're riding it. Now, me and Micah, we're gonna start riding. All right. It's going good. Ooh, that's a pretty thick car. We've never seen that before. Just a little ram thing, but I'm trying to get my peg down right now. I want to go down. Okay. I got it. Oh, come on, pegs. There we go. Alright, there we go, guys. That's how we fix a front top tire.